Hi, I'm Michaela and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well today. I have just a handful of plant chores that I need to get done today. So I thought it'd be more fun if we did it together. So if you have some plant chores, or if you wish you had some plant chores to do today, we'll just do them together. So I have a little bit of shipping to do. I ran out of polyfill yesterday, so I had to get some more and then ship the rest today. And then I've just set today aside to get various plant things done that I've been putting off and needing to do for a while. So I thought you all could help get me motivated to do those things. Okay, I gotta show you. I have my little dog in my lap. Okay, it's time for me to get up and go to the post office. Oh. Okay, so my first, this is a really bad angle, but it's okay. So my first task of today is going to be taking down this second shade cloth that I have. On the outside of the greenhouse, I have a 60% shade cloth, and then in the winter time, when the sun's a little bit lower, that right there is south facing. So the light is just too direct during the winter. So now it's time for me to take that thing down, because I want a little bit more light coming in here. So we'll see how that goes. There are bugs on my face. Okay, so it looks way different in here. Dang. Okay, so if you wondered why I kind of freaked out a little bit, there's a lot of dead bugs in between that shade cloth and the plastic, and there's like dead bugs and bug wings falling off onto me. I'm really not someone who's super weird about bugs either. But when there's a bunch of dead ones just like falling onto your arms and your face and head and stuff, it's not the best. But we got it down. It's full of bugs. So I need to go shake it out in the yard, and it looks totally different in here. I haven't done this in years past, and I just kind of don't have much along there. So yeah, hopefully this will be a good addition. It's so much brighter in here. It's wild. This Philodendron postazanum is a real pest magnet, so I've taken to just rinsing off the leaves every day, and surprisingly, this is working better than anything that I've tried. Okay, so we're out on the porch now, and I thought I just love being outside when it's warm out and it's really hot in the greenhouse. So my neighbor's not out because she'll hear me talking to myself and think I want to talk to her. Okay, so I bought this. So my friend Kenna was having a plant purge yesterday. She posted a picture of her prop box and was like, if you want anything, like circle it and I'll give you a price or something like that. So I was like, yo. I don't think I said yo, but I might have, you never know. I was like, yo, would you consider selling me the whole thing? So she was like, yeah. So then so basically I bought this prop box from someone, and now we're just going to separate it out and see what all is in it. And there appears to be a lot of cool stuff. So I am really excited. So we'll just go ahead and see what's in it. Alright, so my tray looks really super disgusting, but I've just been watering plants in it and repotting. Just doing plant stuff. Things get a little messy, you know? Ooh. How do I want to do this? Oh my goodness. Some of these things have some crazy roots. How am I gonna do this? Should I have done it upside down? Okay, here's a little Scindapsus, I think. Okay, here is one that hasn't rooted. Just put those in there. Oh, this is an Amedrium. I don't know what the heck this is, but look at this root. I don't know what this is either. Maybe a Medrium? Looks kind of Scindapsus-y. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. Oh. I'm gonna try and leave these bird sounds in this video because it sounds so nice. I just love it. So I don't know if it's something I've just noticed or has actually been different this year, but I feel like we've had a lot more different types of birds in the area recently, which is really exciting, you know, I guess for people like me. In the past, I feel like I've only ever noticed robins, but this year I've seen blue jays and cardinals and robins, a raven, some finches. I would like to get into more bird watching. There's sounds kind of weird, I guess, to say. But they're such cool little creatures. And I don't really know a ton about the birds in the area. We've tried to get hummingbirds. We put up like a hummingbird feeder and we never really get any. But we're gonna try and plant some different stuff to try and attract them. Because they're really cool. My parents have tons of hummingbirds. Like my dad will take hummingbird food out to his feeders, and they'll come up to the feeder while he's holding it and eat out of it. It's really cool. He's a hummingbird whisperer, I guess. Which is really funny because he does not seem like the type of guy who'd be like a bird watcher and feeding hummingbirds, but he's really gotten into it. So if you all have hummingbirds and you know how to attract more of them, I'd be very interested to learn. Oh no, this is just a plain root. I wonder what this is. Oh, I don't know what this is. Is this a little tiny node? Oh my gosh, it is. Oh my gosh, this is the tiniest one. So I think what I'll do is I'm gonna do like a little mini Instagram giveaway, and I'm gonna just like post a picture of this prop box in my stories and ask. So this, okay, I don't need to list this all off because this will have probably already happened by the time this video goes up, so I apologize for that. But there's not, giveaways are more, from my understanding, more complicated legally on YouTube than they are on Instagram. So that's why I've always conducted them on Instagram. Also with the whole like verification thing and like methods of contact, it just gets a little bit muddy, and I get way more spam stuff on YouTube than I do on Instagram, which I know not everyone has Instagram, so it's kind of a bummer, but isn't this one cute? So yesterday morning, something really hilarious happened. Or I thought it was kind of hilarious. So when I get up with the dogs, I bring them out usually in the backyard and I supervise them in the yard. So I try not to let them out when I'm not out here, just so nobody comes in the yard and they bite them, hopefully, you know. Sometimes people get bit, I guess. Or when other people's dogs get into our yard. I just don't want my dogs around those dogs. But anyway, so yeah, I was out here with the dogs and Bernadette ran to the back corner and just starts like raising hell back there. So I went around and there's just a car stopped in the road, and it's like an older truck with a trailer, and they've got like a bunch of furniture and trash bags and stuff tied onto it, and there was no one in it and it was just stopped. So I just kind of left it there for a while, but then we've had issues in the area lately with people stealing and abandoning and setting on fire vehicles in the alleys. So I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna call the cops. So I did, but turns out it was just somebody visiting the neighbor. But I don't know why they parked like in my yard. I don't know why they parked in the middle of the road. It was really strange, and I don't regret calling. Because if I hadn't and something happened, that would have been pretty stupid. Oh well. Alright, so I ran out of room on my memory card, and I had to go delete a bunch of stuff. So now hopefully I don't run out of battery. And I don't know how much that y'all missed, so I'm very sorry. I was just sitting here talking to myself, not even paying attention. Looked up and it said memory card full. My neighbor's friend stopped by to show her new Prius. It's cute, it's like a green color. Last time I got a car, I almost got a Prius, but then I drove one on a highway and decided that wasn't for me. I think they're really cool. I really like the idea, but I really like to drive fast. Oh, this is so cool. Hopefully you can see there's like, it goes like down and around. Hopefully that you'll just see it. And I have a viewfinder on here, but I can't see it in the sun like this, so I can't really tell if it's in focus or not. Gosh, this has really nice roots. This is a Plowmanii. And Kenna's Plowmanii is so pretty. It's like the leaves are kind of longer than the ones on mine are. It's really pretty. I think she was selling that too. I wanted to buy like freaking all of those plants, but I didn't. I refrained because where would I put them? I want to like build another greenhouse, or just like a whole. Here's what I want to do. I have a really big fenced yard. I want to just put like greenhouse plastic over all of it, and then my whole yard can be a greenhouse. How cool would that be? I don't know how realistic that is. I haven't brought it up to Samuel. I don't think he'll go for it. I doubt the city will go for it. Should really not have done this on my new coffee table. That was an old board that I had in the garage for 3 years. Okay, so I took a little impromptu break because I ran out of memory on my memory card and my battery died. So I had me a little snack and now we're back. So I've been out here misting these things in hopes that they do not dry out while I was in there, and I hope that they didn't too much. I mean, it was like maybe 20 minutes. It all again. Well, how cute is that? Today's been a very bug-filled day. I was waiting here. What was I waiting on? I was sitting here just like waiting on my files to transfer to my computer, and I saw a huge spider. It was just chilling on my shoulder. So that was a little disconcerting, but it wasn't a bad spider. I can't remember what they're called. It was really big though. It was like that big. It's among the largest spiders I've seen. So after the bug carcass incident in the greenhouse, I'm going to be taking a shower after I get these potted. I was going to repot another big plant, but I already have so much footage for this video. I don't think it's necessary. Or this would be like a really, really long video, which y'all don't probably want that from me. Like, there are people who can make good long videos, but I think I'm one of those people who is just better in small doses. So I'm really happy to have this little Syngonium Windlandii, because this is going to sound really weird, but I lost mine. I don't know. I used to have one. I knew where it was in the greenhouse, and whenever I went in and rearranged everything pretty recently, I couldn't find it. So I don't know if it just got back behind everything and died, but I didn't find any empty pots. How does a person lose a plant? I don't know. But Kenna's prop box saved the day. Oh no, I need to count these. So that was 3. That was 1. May, what you eating? I'm gonna pop these 2 together. So back to the bug thing. Are you all like afraid of bugs, or? Because I always think it's really interesting when people are like really into plants but afraid of bugs and dirt and stuff. because I don't see how those things can be separated. But I'm very curious. Like, I'm not trying to be like judgy or something. I'm just wondering. Okay, so the sentence I already started again. The bug thing. So, like, I'm not that worried about bugs. Definitely used to be, like, not into dirt and bugs and stuff, but then I think I don't know. Hi. Oh, hi. Oh my goodness. Oh, hello. I know I'm down on the ground, which you love. You won't be able to see me pop this. Mm. Don't walk in between the camera and the table when you go, okay? She was so cute. She just like stood there. No, don't step on those. Don't step in those. I wish I had a real water container, but I just have that, so that'll work. But I think once we bought our house, and it was kind of I would say it was fairly run down. It definitely needed some work, so we couldn't afford to pay people to do that. So kind of the only choice was to do it ourselves, so I just kind of got in there and went for it. But I don't know that bugs were really a big deal necessarily. But my husband really doesn't like spiders. So if he sees a spider, I'm the spider killer in this relationship. But if he sees, you know, anything, if anything else, pretty much other than spiders, that's all him. Like crickets, rodents, stuff like that, that's for him. But I will kill the spiders for him. It's the least I can do. Ooh, this Varicosum. I'm so excited about this. This could almost even go in a different kind of pot, but should I put it in there? No, not going to. I'm guessing this video is going to be really a pain to edit. Hopefully it'll be watchable. We'll see though. Not you, Miss May. Oh, here she comes under the table. Can you see Miss May? Go get Bernadette. May. Hey, May. Go get Bernadette. Okay, I had to put my dogs back inside. I hope that these work in this big of pots. I wish I had more small ones, but I don't. A lot of these do have really good roots though. And I'm going to be keeping these inside my house in probably one of my cabinets because I think that if I have them out in the greenhouse, it'll just be way, way, way too hot for them. Let me make sure I have the right count. Counting isn't my strong suit. I am so bad at it. Just math in general, I'm not good at. Pretty much every math class that I ever took in elementary school, high school, college, you name it, I narrowly passed. I think a lot of them were mercy grades. I don't really know. I tried so hard too, and it was so frustrating because I would be trying so much harder than anybody else had to, and I would still just barely scrape by. Like when I was in high school, basically my math teacher tutored me for like an hour before school every day. I would go in and he would help me. I would do the homework the night before, and then I would go in and he would double check it. It was always all wrong. I just could not figure it out. But so much of the stuff that we always had to do wasn't like, is not relevant for my life at all. So I don't think it's even affected me. I'm like a halfway reasonably intelligent person, I would say. Like I can figure out what's going on for the most part. But math? No. No way. Like when I had to take college algebra, just like the basic college algebra course, I didn't take any other classes at the same time. I took it online, and that's a piece of gravel. We don't need that. No thanks. What's that in there? So I took it online, and I just sat there and I worked on it for like 8 hours a day. It was nuts. But I passed, barely. But I also refused to cheat, which a lot of people won't do. So. And I've never ever once used any of the things I've learned. Okay, so this is an Amedrium silver? Yeah. Which is probably, the funny thing is this is probably from my mother plant, but I'm still really excited about it. I know this looks kind of weird, but it'll be fine. And I'm just keeping this plant. I'm not planning on like doing anything with it. I was just thinking a little bit ago how good the timing is here while I'm doing this, because no one at all in the neighborhood is mowing their yard right now, which is very rare this time of year. Usually somebody's mowing all the time. But in Missouri in the summer, you have to mow basically non-stop. I don't know what this is. I'm gonna put it in one of these. So there's a whole bunch of little Scindapsus, and I'm gonna put them in a bigger pot. I wonder if these are all the same Scindapsus. I guess I'm gonna find out. Oh, I know. I know what I want to talk about. So I feel like there's just been a weird kind of vibe in the plant social media community lately. And it's not even just like on my stuff, like I see it on everybody's. And it's just like people wanting to fight about how other people take care of their plants, and it's just so dumb. It's or like a lot of people are saying that the plant hobby is dying, but I really do not. I do not think that at all. Like, yeah, the prices of plants are not what they were in 2020, but I am certainly still selling plants. I have the whole time, so I'm really, it strikes me as very odd when I hear people saying that. I don't know. What do you all think? Do you think the plant hobby is gonna stick around? Because I feel like it will. I think there's always going to be people who have plants and keep plants and sell plants. But I think most of the people that I see saying stuff like that, it kind of seems as though they're getting out of it themselves. So there's just a little bit of confirmation bias happening where it looks that way to them just because that's what they're doing. I don't know. I'm curious to see what y'all think. I don't think it's going anywhere. But the social media thing is really odd because, like, I don't know where these people came from, where they've been hiding. I have no idea. But just the various things that people have wanted to fight about. So funny. Like, for example, one person told me that I was lying about how quickly my plant grew. They're like, no, I'm calling bullshit. Like, no, that's how much it grew. Which is so stupid. Like, why does it matter? Or people, oh gosh, I got into it with somebody, no, I didn't really, on a greenhouse group because they were saying that all my plants were going to die because I have a 60% shade cloth. It was like somebody asking about shade cloths. And I just said what kind of shade cloth I use, and then someone told me that no, I shouldn't be telling people to use that type of a shade cloth because all their plants would not get enough light and die. I'm like, I've been using this for a while now. And then turned out the person didn't even have a greenhouse who was arguing like this. Like, what the heck? But from their research, that much shade would not work. First of all, there's very little information out there about keeping houseplants in a greenhouse. Or at least when I was setting up my greenhouse, there was just not very much information about it, so I really just kind of had to figure it out myself. So that's what I did, and I did. So I found what works for me. I actually would not want like just a 30% shade cloth or something like that. I think the 60 is really the way to go for me anyway. But this person did not think so. But I feel like I see that a lot now, more so than I ever did in the past. And it's like, what changed? I don't understand why this is now an issue. I mean, I don't care. I'm just gonna keep living my life, but it's very odd how many more internet trolls we seem to have now here in plant social media. I don't even know what a lot of these are, so I'm down to the point where these may be different things in the same little pot. Stick a little string of hearts in here. Okay, I think that's everything. Hi. Okay, so that is gonna be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you got some plant chores done today too. I feel like I didn't do anything, but I'm just like really tired, and I've been filming for like 5 hours, or I think longer. I think I started filming at like 10 o'clock. I took a break, but I've been filming a lot today, so I'm ready to go take a shower and eat dinner and go to bed. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe and follow me on Instagram at Queen City Tropicals, and I'll see you again soon.